Leo, hello. Welcome to your reading. I've been sitting on your energy for a little while, just trying to place it. Um, it was a little hard to figure out exactly where you were standing with things. And I already shuffled ahead of time, just a couple tarot cards flew out. We'll go more in depth with oracle cards in just a moment. Um, but yeah, I pulled out cards because I wanted to figure out what exactly this energy was. What are we getting into? And what popped up first was the Page of Wands in reverse. Sorry that it's a little dark. Um, but yeah, I was just trying to figure out, okay, what is this? Because then we have the Ace of Wands upright. We have the Nine of Pentacles upright. And then we also have Justice upright as well. And then I honed in on the fact that the Page of Wands here is also talking about balance, just like how the Justice card does. And so I feel like the reason why we're a little unsteady um, is because we're off balance. We're off balance with our priorities. We're off balance in our decisions. We're seeking to gain clarity. You may be feeling a bit distracted, maybe even depressed, feeling a bit down. This word, theatrical, is also here on this card, on the Page of Wands card in reverse. And I had to kind of laugh a little bit, honestly, because of the reputation that Leos have for being a little bit theatrical, not always in a bad sense, um but yeah, it are things really as bad as they seem, is what Spirit is questioning here, or having you question here. Are things really as bad as they seem? To step out, to help yourself step out of this rut that you're in, we need to take action on our ideas. This is what the Ace of Wands is talking about. It's also talking about new beginnings. Now, I've said this before on my channel. Other tarot readers have said this. Year of the Fire Horse. Okay? Wands are also fire. The Fire Horse is bringing in action and momentum. So maybe you are feeling this energy. You have been feeling this energy as we were approaching the new year. Um, Now this year, by the time this video comes out, this year had, the Year of the Fire Horse had already started Tuesday. So February 17th, 2026. Regardless of when you're seeing this, it doesn't matter. I try to keep my readings timeless, so when you are watching this, know that this energy is still for you. But we stepped into the Year of the Fire Horse. And so I kind of feel like this distracted energy, this unbalanced energy, is either what you have already left behind, and therefore you're questioning, am I moving in the right direction? And from what I can see, yes, you definitely are. If you're not feeling this right now, that's okay. You will feel it when you're meant to feel it. But tap into this energy, tap into this motivated energy, this momentum from the Fire Horse. This will help you create. This will help you in your strength to move forward. It's just this very strong force for a new beginning. And then as we start to take action, we're going to see all of our hard work pay off. And I feel like if you are tapping into this fiery energy with the Fire Horse, and Leo, you are a fire sign, Tap into this fire, okay? You are going to see your hard work pay off rather quickly. So you're going to feel so accomplished, you're going to feel so rewarded, so satisfied. And then with this Justice card, you're going to feel balanced. Okay, so this unbalanced energy, this unbalanced feeling that you're in or have been in, it's not going to last forever. Okay, but you need to take action. You need to tap into this energy. Let's go ahead and get some more oracle cards. And even if it doesn't come in as quickly as you want it to, I I feel like it's still going to come in within this year. You know, the timing is going to be different for everybody, but just kind of go with the flow of things, okay? Don't rush things too much. And still find time for self-care. Self-care is very much needed so you don't burn out. And we were just talking about burning out, and we got recharge. So fire thrives on fresh wood. Feed on calm. Maybe you're a bit distracted and down, not necessarily because you're not doing anything, but because you're trying to force things. So you need to calm down. Take a step back, recharge. Remember, your fire thrives on fresh wood. So feed the calm. Feed your body, nourish your body with rest, nourish your body with food, good food, water. Please check in on your water intake. Also, oh, I love this. Be brave. Fear is a guardian, not an owner. Be brave. Leos, I kind of tap into the fact that you guys, I feel, I don't know if this is actually, if Leos are this card in the major arcana or not. I can't remember because I'm not really good at remembering what tarot card matches what zodiac sign, but I feel like the strength card in tarot resembles you because there's a lion on it, and Leo is lion. That's your symbol, is a lion. You're a lion. You are strong. Be brave. We also have learn popping up. Knowledge is a tree growing with every leaf. I also love that there's a little, and it was a little hard to see, but there's a cat. And I know it's not a lion, but it's a can be a tiny lion. And then also forgive. Freedom comes when you drop the weight of stones. Okay, so forgive yourself. Um, for not being where you want to be at this time. Forgive yourself for pushing too hard. Forgive yourself for maybe even not feeling brave all the time. Okay, but we need to learn. Knowledge is a tree growing with every leaf. Um, I feel like this is more so learning to care for yourself. Okay, learning self-care. Leos are usually seen as, you know, people who really like how they look on the outside. So if you care about that so much, please do that self-care, okay? Do that self-care because if you're not resting when you should, that also it doesn't just affect you internally, it also shows externally as well. Not that looks are everything, I'm not saying that, but you but that's part of your self-care. I feel like if you really do tap into that Leo energy of wanting to look good, that's part of your self-care. Doing your hair, doing your nails, makeup. Yeah. feel like there was a card that wanted to pop out and I lost it. Okay. Okay. 2 cards here. I feel like another one wants to pop out. There it is. That was the card that I lost. Well, that's that one. Okay. Okay, so we have deluge with this sad cloud on it. So you may be that is probably symbolizing the need for recharge. You may be feeling really down. You may be crying a lot. Um, Time to pick yourself back up is what I'm hearing. Pick yourself back up. Plants really dark all of a sudden. Um, Plants with a rebirth, growing things into fruition, tapping into that Nine of Pentacles card that we have. We also have protection. And you have balance. Balance, I'm going to say, with the readings this week have been a theme, have been a real theme, needing to find balance. But with protection, you are divinely protected, okay? So if you by any chance feel like you're alone in this feeling, you're never alone. Your guides are always with you. Your spirit team is always with you. We're just talking about spirit team. There's also, you got the presence card, the sense of presence. But also, I feel like with this card, it's a sense of your own presence showing up in this confident energy, in this strong energy. Once we recharge and we take charge in that new beginning, other world, this may be what you are feeling right now. Kind of feeling, I feel like with this new energy for a lot of people, this new beginning, this fire horse energy really is stepping into something new. Okay, we are having a restart, a new cycle. So it feels a little off, and that may make us feel a bit overwhelmed, scared, uncertain. But no, this is just part of the process. And I kind of like this. I wish we could see it a little bit better, but like stepping into this circle and then coming out and looking at this new world, a new perspective on the world. That's also been a theme a little bit in these readings this week. We have the Tower. Um, like, yeah, isolation, but with the Tower, I also feel like some self-discovery. We're also bringing in stability with the Anchor as well. Good fortune. We have the Whip coming out. There may be some external arguments going on, but also internal as well. Competition. Are you in a competition with somebody, Leo? That's popping through. We have the mice. Something stolen from you? The spotlight, maybe? Maybe for some of you, a little bit of a loss of finances. So know that stability is going to be coming back in. Letter. A news of something. Expect some news coming in. A decision to make. Are you going to stay where you're at, or are we going to recharge and take a new leap of faith. Okay. All right, so I thought my order was going to take a little bit longer, and I thought I had time for a full reading. I don't, so I'm going to cut here and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. It's kind of funny when I'm starting to talk about you getting a letter, my order arrives. Like it's gonna come to your door or something like that in the mail. Maybe something that you've been waiting on. Um, yeah, maybe this is something that you're waiting on. Maybe this is why you're kind of down. You're so fixated maybe on this may not be for everybody, but like this is just kind of coming through. Expecting some kind of news that probably should have happened already, but hasn't. And so, yeah, it's kind of weighing down on you, but don't let it weigh down on you too much, okay? This this message is going to happen when it needs to happen, and trust me when I say I'm experiencing the same thing. Okay, I'm recording this still currently in the year of the snake. Okay, so trust me when I say that I have definitely been experiencing the same thing. Um, and I think that's also part of the year of the snake energy. And also, there's things that kind of play into it too, like astrologically with planet alignment and stuff like that. There's delays going on. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. um, you're not alone in that frustration. But if you're not expecting some kind of news or some kind of message, and therefore just trying to figure out a decision to make, recharging is going to help you make that decision. Okay, again, fire needs fresh wood in order to really burn. Okay, so that is something that spirit is encouraging you on. See, go into this deck. Apologies that it's gotten darker. It doesn't get as dark as soon, but uh, and it's actually still pretty light outside. It's just for whatever reason the room gets really dark. Um, so we have a child and we have curtain call. Leo, every time I do your reading lately, it's talking about the spotlight. It's talking about the spotlight in some way. Wow. Okay. So with child, we got inner child, maybe you need to do some inner child healing. But I love this. Do what you love. Exploration, time to play. Have this playful energy. What do you enjoy doing? Not necessarily like as a career. Nothing that makes you busy. But what do you enjoy doing? Is there a certain show that you like to watch? A game you like to play? Play again. Play again to recharge. Allow yourself play. Allow yourself downtime. We also have love to learn on here, and we have learn, with this little cat on it. Is there something that you've been wanting to learn? Is there a new skill that you've been wanting to tap into? Do it, okay? Delights in simple things. Yeah, just do what you love. Love this. I'm gonna try and light this up, this video up when I edit it. So hopefully you'll be able to see it then, but it's so cute. And then with curtain call, I love this first word, acclaim, and I'm really hearing acclaim who you are. I'm also getting reclaim who you are. Recognition for something. Recognition even for yourself, for how far you've come. Admiration for yourself. Because it doesn't need to just come from other people. You also need to admire yourself, okay? Focused attention. Yeah. And then we also have theater again, which we were talking about uh, a theatrical emotion. But this is very opposite energy of that. This is more like you actually really standing in your power and being like, here I am. This is me. Yeah. This card's a Leo card. You have the Leo symbol right underneath the 6. That's the Leo symbol. That's you. The child card also has a Leo symbol on it. We have uncertainty popping up. So uncertainty in the feeling of not being able to foresee the future, bringing anxiety and unease. When uncertainty appears, it reminds you to embrace what cannot be controlled, trust your intuition, and courageously face the unknown challenges, for the future will gradually become clear. Yeah, just give this energy time, okay? So I don't think any tarot reader out there is saying, okay, February 17th, this is it. This is the moment. Everybody's life's going to change on this day. No, 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 no. You need to let the momentum come in, and it's going to happen differently for people. It's either going to build up even before the new year, or you can start feeling the build up on the new year, or it's going to come a little later for you. It all depends on when this energy is meant for you, okay? And then we have determination. So, determination is the unwavering will that drives you to overcome all obstacles and move toward your goals. When determination appears, it reminds you that you have the strength to achieve your dreams, and firm belief is the key to success. Okay, so just believe in yourself. Really believe in yourself. Okay, so Leo, we're going to go ahead and get an affirmation card for you. A couple affirmation cards for you. And see what Spirit has to say to end your reading. This one wanted to pop out, and I feel like this one. And why not? Go with these. So, the one that flung out first, we'll start there. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Okay, so is there anything that you need to reflect on, anything that's still buried deep, that's still triggering you? How can we let that go? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Okay. Outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. We really need to do that inner healing. Really need to do that inner healing. It's kind of like what I was just saying a little bit ago, where Leos are really seen as like externally wanting to like really look good with your hair, makeup, and all that. But how you feel on the inside also affects how you are on the outside. Energy flows where my intention goes. Okay, so focus your intentions. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Yes. This is really talking about self-care as well. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. And I love that we got this tree here, and that really makes me think of like vitality, but also a really good balance. here between the two moons. Like it's like different energies, being able to balance different energies. And then, ooh, I don't think I've ever had this card pop up. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. This is a really dark card. I don't know if that's ever going to be able to show up. It's so pretty. Actually, no, hold on. Let me see. Let me, because I feel like you guys deserve to see this card. It's really pretty. So I'm going to turn my flashlight on. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'll keep it like that for the other recordings. Look at that. It's actually like a really deep purple color. And you have, I don't know if maybe somebody here likes the imagery of these two moons. Like you wear them as a pendant or something. Or maybe you should wear them as a pendant as like as a way to remind yourself of how strong you are and that you're choosing love for yourself. So I recognize that I have chosen fear, but I choose again. I choose love. Okay. All right. I love this for you guys. So, Leo, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. I really hope it helped you. You can leave a like down below, a comment down below, also subscribe. I post shorts here on YouTube as well as on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So you can support me on those platforms as well. But other than that, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I'm sending you so much love, healing, and blessings your way. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.